What is up, guys? My name is Hudson Northcutt, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Rock N Roller R16 multi-cart. I picked this up on eBay for right around, I think it was maybe $290 shipped to my door, and it came from a company, I believe in New York City, and I don't think it's a Pro Audio Star or something to that effect, but anyway. Scrolling through eBay on Black Friday, and they had a bundle of these, and they were doing a not necessarily a Black Friday sale, but more or less an open box sale for these things. So I thought, hey, might as well just go ahead and pick one up, and so I did. I was thinking about getting the R12 from Sweetwater, but Sweetwater wants, I think it was right around like $225, $250 for their cart, and I thought, well, hey, this is the R16, got a lot of stuff to haul around, so yeah, I'll pick it up. So I got the cart yesterday, and yesterday was November 30th. I got it at work, and my manager actually came and grabbed me and was like, dude, he's like, this box is tore up, and they say it's for you. I was like, okay. So I go out there, and the box was just completely shredded. No wonder it was an open box, because there was hardly any box left. The company had their tape brand wrapped around all the way across. I mean, it was pretty pitiful. I'm not going to lie. So anyway, I thought, you know, hey, I'll check it out real quick and see what it looks like. So real quick, I'll hop on my other camera real quick and I'll kind of show you some of the details that I saw that just make me go, eh. Actually, we're hopping on over to my Samsung Note 8. Kind of a good camera. Kind of talk about that a little bit later. So anyway, this is the Rock N Roller R16 multi-cart. The quality on it, I'd give it probably maybe a 6 out of a 10. And I'll tell you why. I'll flip over the cart here real quick, hoping that I don't freak out my dog. I don't know if you can see just this fine little detail. You can tell that it was cut, of course, by a little laser cutter. And they didn't quite bust off all the slag here. And if I had a chisel and a hammer and I was still in high school, I'd be solving that issue real quick. But I mean, if you were to drag your finger across that just the wrong way, you definitely would be feeling something good. And then looking over here as well, it's just that they missed some touch-up paint. I'll kind of zoom in on that for you. They just missed some touch-up paint, and it's just kind of frustrating to see that, when you spend $200 on something. Not that it's a big deal. The sticker, which, listen, guys, I know it's a multi-cart. I know it's going to have damage done to it. I know I'm going to abuse it through hell and back. But it's just one of those things where if it's out of the box, you expect it to be, some nice quality. And taking a look at these casters here, I mean, no complaints. No complaints. You can see where they did their tack, then finished off on their weld. Now these wheels, don't ask me the material on them. I think they're like solid rubber or something special. Anyway, looking underneath the cart, welds still look okay. In fact, I mean, it's not necessarily the welds. It's just the actual cut of the material, itself. And, when I actually got this cart, I didn't know how to unfold it, actually. I was kind of stuck on it. And I'll kind of zoom in there for you. And you can kind of see, some paint was already missing from it. It's like they were testing it at the factory, making sure that it was, going to be A-okay. And another small complaint I had was this little bitty grip tape almost. It's a little bit softer. It's not quite as harsh as sandpaper. In fact, it isn't. But both pieces on both sides were actually peeled up all the way up, like halfway. And I thought, well, I'm never going to get this able to stick down again. But luckily it stuck down without any issues. So those are just the little bitty flaws that I had, with this cart. Other than that, it is a very sturdy cart, and I think it weighs maybe about 40 pounds. And so far, I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, guys, so real quick, I'll show you how to unfold the cart. You see this cable here? I was actually kind of wondering how it worked. When you push on this cable, it pulls in these two bars, which then surpass this little bitty piece of, this little 90-degree bend piece of metal. And then that's when it extends back out, it locks itself. So basically just think you're squeezing it like this, and then just folding it on out. So I'll kind of show you real quick without getting too far gone. And you have to put some pressure on it. I really didn't like that, if we're going to be totally honest. I really didn't like how much pressure I had to put on it. I just feel like I was going to break it, you know? But I thought, heck, and see, this is another thing too. It gets kind of caught, and you got to kind of put some force behind it, some mustard, and then it'll make it. My poor dog is actually freaking out right now. But nonetheless, that's it. I mean, it's sturdy. This cart right here is rated, I believe, for 600 pounds. And some good stuff, man. Some good stuff. Real quick, I just actually noticed another complaint I had were the casters here. Let's kind of flip this around here in front. If you notice anything like I do, you'll see that the brake is on this outside right here. And then the brake for the other one is on the inside as well. And I don't know if they did that for a door clearance issue or what. But if you want to release this brake, unless you kind of stick the wheel out and you know it's under a weight load, it's kind of a pain in the butt. But that's just another flaw. That's just, in my opinion, another deal. But this car right here will also extend. If we flip it on to the back here, you can see that we can unscrew these little set screws almost. I'm not sure if I can do this one-handed here. It's right there. And then just pull up until it clicks, and then that is the full extent. And then I'll set it down here. And then that's what we ended up with. So, and like I said, it's rated for 600 pounds. And what I like about it is that it's rated for 600 pounds all across. How about them apples? I'm not a tightrope specialist either. Okay, guys, that about sums up my review for the Rock N Roller R16. Honestly, this is the build. The build's good. Just those small little flaws that I wish quality control would just take a little bit more attention to detail on. Now I will say, not only for the sale did I buy this cart, but also I bought it because I have a ton of stuff to carry. I am a live musician, along with a little bit of a freelance audio engineer. Somebody calls and says, "Hey, I need some sound ran." I'll come run it for them. I'm by no means the next Dave Rad or anything, but anyway, so I've got quite the equipment to carry. I've got two JBL PRX 815, or let's see, is it 825, and then I've also got two Mackie SRM 1850 subs. I have three Mackie 12-inch thump 1,000 watt mains or floor wedges or all-in-one units, and so yeah, I've got quite road cases to go along with it, the Midas and M32R. So I've got all the road cases that I need and all the equipment that I need. And honestly, carrying it from place to place, I was just using a hand dolly. And I found these guys on YouTube, a Rock N Roller on YouTube, and I thought, you know what, man, I kind of like that. I kind of like the looks of this cart. So I thought, I'll go ahead and buy one. And a lot of people were saying that they really liked it and how they enjoyed being able to make one trip from their vehicle to their venue, and be done with it. And so I thought, hey, I can dig that. I can dig that. So all in all, I really like the cart. If you guys really enjoyed this video, or if you think this video is kind of informative, kind of separating you between buying a cart, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and be sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm going to start doing a lot more reviews on this channel. I mainly kind of just done it for guitar and kind of leaving it at that. But anyway, with that being said, I'll be reviewing my JBL PRX 825s. I have not seen a review of those anywhere on the internet whatsoever. Those are the dual 15-inch main and powered PA systems. And then I've got Mackie SRM 1850s that I'll also be doing a little review of, which I think are budget-friendly subwoofers. And then I'll probably do a review of the Midas M32R, not in full detail, but just an overview of why I like the console, why I switched over from the X32, so on and so forth. So guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you don't mind, and we'll see you down the road.